All right, so today I'm going to be modeling the character from the 3ds Max Modeling for Games book. It's something that was designed in, I believe, 2009, so it's not going to quite match up with the current program, but it does match up enough to where anyone with a general knowledge of 3ds Max should be able to figure it out and follow along with it. If there's questions, of course, you can look it up on Autodesk.com or Autodesk's website and do a tutorial through that. So in the past, I had already started this tutorial and I wasn't streaming at that point. And so I'm actually I've already erased the character that I was working on. I have it saved in a different file in case I need to go back to it due to time constraints, but I don't see that as an issue. So today I'm going to be working on the high and low poly characters. I'm probably going to make the low poly character or characters for the scene that I would like to design, and depending on if I have enough time, I will actually design that scene. If I don't have enough time, I'm going to revert to the other option, which is rendering the character that I make and the biped and quadruped that I make and put it into the house that was for CAD 221. If I can do it and I end up having enough resources on my computer and whatnot, then I'm going to make a shorter, 2-3 minute film, depending on if I have enough rendering time to do it, because I'm estimating it'll take my computer at least a week to a week and a half to do the rendering with the amount of stuff that I want to put into it. And I don't know if I'm going to have the time to be able to do that or not. So I might just revert to going and making just the biped and the quadruped and building the skeleton for those and making them walk inside the house that I've already created. So today I'm going to be working on the low poly model, which I've already set up my panels. Rather than using their character, because I don't want copyright infringement or anything like that, I've already added it, and it's going to be me, myself. So if you've never seen me on my channel, you're actually going to see, hey, there's my image. And yeah, this was a picture I'd taken to just kind of learn with the modeling or whatnot. I have both the left side and the front side taken. And I positioned these two panels originally on the original model, and the head was just slightly off because it's not a studio 3D character that I was building. It's actual photos that I'm using. So what I did this time around is I created a box, a standard primitive box, and lined it up with the hair follicle on the top of my head on the first thing and the hair follicle on the top of my head on the second thing, so that my two models will actually line up with the eyes, the nose, the mouth, and so on and so forth. Which it may or may not, because on this picture I can already see that the middle of my ear lines up with my eye and my nose, which is correct, and on this one my ears appear to be lower than that, even though they're not. So I might actually have to still adjust the ear to this specific thing. Other than that, I'm going to just go ahead and get into it. All right, thank you. technique I'm going to be using to make this low poly model is going to be a thing called box modeling. It's where you take a box and you create the entire character and structure of the character out of the box.